What's up, guys? I'm Kojak, and this is Tech, and we came across a little video called The Evolution of Barbie, and it made us curious because Barbie just put out a whole new line of Barbies.
All different kinds of body shapes
Yeah.
and different skin tones, and it's pretty cool that they did it, so we wanted to take a look at this just to see the evolution of Barbie. We never played with Barbie, so I don't know much about it.
My sister had some.
I didn't have a sister, and if my brother had some, I would have accepted him.
Right?
But he didn't.
No.
It's important for Barbies to look different. You know, like the real people in the world.
This is radical because we're saying that there isn't this narrow standard of what a beautiful body looks like.
That's really
when
cool.
I look at the line now, one is taller than original Barbie, one is
Oh,
more
wow, that's
petite,
drastically
and
different.
one is curvier.
That'd be insane if that's how they still did, like, all by hand.
Dolls that they can relate to.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
I like them because this one looks like me and this one looks like my mom. This one looks like my friend Non. Her name is Non.
It's adorable.
They're seeing the differences amongst their friends and family being celebrated.
We have to let girls know it doesn't matter what shape you come in, that anything is possible.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher if I have time. I like being a scientist.
If you have time.
That makes me feel like I can do anything.
This is what our future looks like because this is what the world looks like.
It's kind of cool to have people look different. These dolls look like everyone I see walking by at the path of Wonderland.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
That was,
You know what's funny about this whole thing?
it's very feel-good.
It's very feel-good.
Yeah.
But what's funny about this whole thing is, do you think Barbie actually has a problem selling Barbie?
No?
You think they're hurting for money?
No.
So they did this because
I've worked at Target for a while. You know that. No one else knows this. I was very secretive. No one knew.
no one should know that he works at Target.
Worked.
He would actually like dress up in a suit, and then he would go and change before he.
I did. It was polyester. I was security guard.
Yeah.
Me. Yeah. But they sold like no problem.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
And they have no problem doing it. They have constantly come out with different lines.
Yeah.
They constantly do things with Disney and all these other companies that sell their stuff. They've never had a problem. So for them to do this, they're just doing it because it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, and I mean, like, they have the original one still, and they still sell that, but it's a toy, you know. But they realized how much of an influence they have on young girls and even older women. I mean, look at that Russian girl that changed herself to look like Barbie, and how weird it is.
Well, I wonder if they were influenced by that. Did you see that one doll that someone made that was supposed to look like just a normal person? And they did all those videos where they had them choosing between that and the other doll, and like if they thought they were like, do you think that she's pretty? And the girls were like, very pretty. She looks like my mom. She looks like this. I wonder if they were influenced by that and they were like, wow, times are really changing and we need to change with it. And
I mean, like, it's a more feminist culture, and not saying that in a negative way, because feminism is a great thing. Sometimes, just like with anything, people can take it way too far. You know, it's just like every single vegan.
now,
Kidding.
now if they could only change Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and make one look just like me.
They do. In spirit.
In spirit.
In spirit.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say Krang, and I was gonna hit you.
I wish I would have thought of that now.
Or Bebop. Thanks.
You're more of a rock steady.
I don't know. I think this is really cool, and this is great, and I'm excited to see what happens. And you know what? Barbie has done some really cool stuff. They've made some mistakes.
Of course.
Particularly the Barbie that walks the dog and the dog poops and she has a pooper scooper to pick up the poop. That was
the Barbie roller skating one that made sparks.
Yep.
That was a mistake.
That was a bit of a mistake as well.
I just blame the 90s though.
Yeah.
The 90s were learning from the 80s not really telling them anything.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
but it's very rare that a decade tells another decade something.
I know. Well, I mean, like, the 80s was trying to, you know, do its thing, and then the 90s tried to learn from their mistakes.
Yeah.
And now we're today. Well, then there was the 2000s. Jeez.
They didn't.
There's a whole other decade that is after the 90s now.
The 90s didn't quite learn from the mistakes all the time, though.
No.
I mean,
that's
80s,
what I was saying. They tried.
80s had New Kids on the Block. 90s had, what, 98 Degrees? I mean, there were still some failures. That being said, I think this is really cool and a great step forward. I'm sure you agree. And if you
don't disagree.
And if you guys want to see more reaction videos where we make fun of movie critics, and just all around just having a good time with us, click right up there and you can see some more stuff from us. Also, we have videos every single week that you can see, so you should hit that subscribe button. And until we see you guys next time, geek out and game on. We just talked about Barbie for like 6 minutes. I never thought I would do that.
No, not a clue.